came out to just take fresh breeze. I saw this brother with a very big asari sujud coming out from the place, going at the time of prayer. He went in, prayed, and went inside there again. Are you going to tell me that the person, this meta programming is a state of someone being good here, and at the other end, the person is bad? You may have a boss that is very bossy at work, but at home she's like a broom, which everybody can use. So these things exist, and I want you to know that. May Allah increase us in beneficial knowledge.
Okay, let's hear from one brother.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
I made the topic. I think the little I've had, and I have learned too. I will use myself as an example. When I want to get married, I saw my wife at Bega. Say, "Are you married?" She was smiling because I was speaking Ibira. So she heard us and she greeted us. I said, "How are you? Fine." And go straight forward. "Are you married?" She's smiling. "Don't smile. You are not helping me." Being a martial artist, like a military, I know Sabia. And my wife followed me. Within 1 month, I married her.
No, we have to move. When the wife that is showing up urgently, when she comes around, as if she will just rush into his house. A dog is pursuing her. That will still be applied. Thank you.
MashaAllah. Kabirullah. May God always continue to keep stars for us. Debaters, you can go back to your seat. Put your chairs, please. Yes. Allah Akbar. We're supposed to have the drama now, but we have one person that is. No, sir, you are the next to. You continue. Or it's around now? 5. It's on its way. Okay, I think we'll just continue. So, if you look at today's topic, it's like somehow. Will this save your marriage? What is that thing that will save your marriage? We'll now have some questions under it. Is there something that you have been pretending? Is that something that you have been pretending that this one cannot cause anything? This one cannot cause wahala? Those are those things that might always cause your marriage to lead to divorce or to make it successful. So that's what I want to hear from Ustadh Abdulfattah Adeyemi today. Okay, we're going to discuss it. Okay? Ustadh says it's going to be PLA. It's going to be what? PLA. What's that meaning of PLA? Participatory learning and action. So we're going to make it a discussant forum, inshallah. So, hey, okay, what are those things that we have been pretending about? You know, for instance, there are so many things. If a husband has financial issues, I want to start from that finance. He has financial issues. And these financial issues, today, no money, tomorrow, no money. Let me not use financial issues. Let me use the issue that he's not that responsible financially. He has money, but he's not talking. No problem. Are you okay? Fine, we are fine. She never opened up, sit down, let's discuss this issue. Somebody has spoken to me like that. Have you called your husband? Have you sat down and discussed this issue before you even come to a counselor? All right, thank you.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa barakatuh.
Well, I don't think it will save the marriage. And you ask me why.
Why?
The reason is that you are better, even in any space, outside marriage, you are better to come out clean about your perception about a particular thing, and then you make it open for discussion. You will now know, oh, this is what he thinks, this is what I think. Do we really have any meeting points in the first instance? Many a times, we make so many assumptions. One of the assumptions we make in marriage is, okay, with the example you stated, the man is not financially responsible.
Yes.
But ab initio, you think you can cope. You think you have that tenacity and capacity to keep managing. And again, because your mom and your grandma, the penultimate night to your marriage, have told you, a woman does not complain, just help, just manage, just keep managing, till you grow some irreversible baldness. And then there's an outburst. Usually inappropriate outburst. So it can't save your marriage. You're better coming out clean than see. Abu, I can't cope with this. Choose your words. Of course, you do some, praise him and appreciate him and all of that, and then make your point. From the very, initial period. Not that you've endured for 10 years. And then the guy comes with a Thania, you will now remember that he's been financially responsible. So at what point? There is nothing you would say at that particular point that would make him understand that you've been managing. Even if you call people, it will be like, oh, because he now chose a second wife, now there is problem. Whereas in the heart of your heart, you were never okay with it. You were never comfortable with it. So we need to, so many things have been ideologized for us. Like, this is the ideal, this is how it should be, this is no. There are no two marriages that are same. Another woman can endure this till eternity. They are cool with it. That's for them. But for you, from your home, your upbringing, you've been used to being given. Your dad has always given. You have uncles, you have grandma, and then you now come into a space that even when you ask, you don't get. You are going to tire out. We all have our limiting points. We have our breaking point. And when we break, we may never become whole again. So in order not to get to that point, there is no need for pretense, really. Fine, Ustadh was saying about truth. You don't have to pour out all your truth in one go. Bring them out at appropriate times. So that's what I think.
MashaAllah, barakallahu fi. Who can contribute to that again? Will that save your marriage? Will you, when you keep pretending like that, okay? Then the next person, you just give anybody mic. Those who are not raising their hand. Participatory learning and action. Just give anybody mic now. By the power of hand on me.
The lady that is being patient, what is she waiting for? What does she hope would happen? Her children will grow up and start taking care of her? Or because the reason I got up to talk was I remember a story long ago. These ones are the other region, they are Christians. The husband was not responsible. The wife managed. The wife kept saying, Shebo Maaku, Shebo Maaku.
What does that mean?
Means, after all, he would die. He would die. I don't think she killed him, really. After all, he would die. So she was waiting for him to die to inherit. The man died true. Shebi, well, if you will something too much, it comes to pass. And after the burial and after everything, they wanted to do the man didn't die with a will, so they wanted to do what they needed to do. So they asked her to bring the marriage certificate. Now, in the excitement of the wedding and all that, the husband forgot to sign the marriage certificate. So that was the end of. So they were not technically they were not married. So waiting for something, you don't know what will happen at the end of the day. If you are confronted with something, have the courage to rise up to it and see what can be done. We have a lot of mental problems now because people bottle up too much. When you are supposed to talk, you keep quiet. So please, if there's need to talk, talk. Thank you.
So silence cannot save our marriage. That's where we are going now. So last person, anybody you want to give? Oh, mashallah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
I don't really have much to say, though I've been 6 years married, in the marriage, and I normally tell my friends and people around me, don't be quick to say yes to everything. Personally, I don't say yes to everything given to me. I sit, analyze, critical thinking before I give you my answer. So when you're used to say yes, because when getting married, your parents will say, obey your husband. Say yes. Anything he says.
Say yes.
Yes. So that mentality of going into the marriage with yes, I tell people I don't take it with me. You tell me something, if it doesn't need an urgent answer, I'll keep quiet. Gradually, I'll give you my answer, if it is yes or no. When you pretend, you can't pretend. I believe one cannot pretend for more than a month or two. Your real you will definitely come out. At a point in time, it will come out. So it's best to give. If you say, for instance, Hadiza, sit down here, and I feel sitting here is not haram, standing here is not haram. It has no punishment. I'll tell you, give me time to think if I want to sit here or not. So when you are given time to think, you make decision, but always don't be fast to say yes to everything. There are some things that need urgent answer. If you can give an urgent answer sincerely, it might not please him, but it will please you. Always put yourself, and if you have children, into consideration. The children and yourself should be put into consideration before giving any response. Thank you.
So our drama crew are set. Okay. So that yes. Now say it.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
I was giving a thumb up to what my sister here said about talking and not keeping things inside. But what I really think is that in our community we need high education on marriage before, during marriage, both for men and women. So all that we are saying here, even she said talk what's on your mind. But if the person in front of you is not, we are saying, receptive to what you're saying, they will not acknowledge what your issue is. So that is why this is very interesting to me, but I think it's half-half, it's 50-50. We need education. We definitely need education so that we can understand each other, like what we are doing now. But like my example, I'll take my own example. I've been married and stayed a long time away from my husband. People were telling me, go to your husband.
In this on stage, we came up with this storyline just 2 or 3 days back. So please bear with us and manage with us. They will do their best to nail it. They are not used to this particular stage, because if we are talking about stage presentation properly, we have props. There are some props we have to do away with because it does not fit this stage. You have curtains, we have room dividers, having some elements of bringing reality into the stage. But they will try to nail it with their acts, which is their body language and their words. Please, Adi, step forward, please. Yeah. Okay. So we're having 2 families here. Let me introduce families. The Mr. Mukit's family. I have decided to retain their names so that they won't forget, because we just rehearsed this not too long. So this is another family, and in the family you will see who the oppressor is and who the oppressor is in this family, and what they are just, living like everything is cool. All right. Please, okay, out of the stage. Out of the stage for a while. Out of the stage. Thank you. I don't think they will need the mic, please. You want to use the mic? How will you? Oh, that's good. Really? Okay. And action. The young man is watching football match, watching the TV.
Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum salam. That must be Sadiq. Oh. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Like Sadiq, where have you been?
Brother Abdul, I'm fine.
I've been expecting you. Please come.
Okay, thank you very much.
You have added weight.
Yes, I've not been training for some while, late work, coming back, eating late.
Let's forget about that. Did you watch yesterday match?
Wow. Chelsea are really coming out this season in a full fire.
So what happened to Man U? Why are they going backward? What's happening?
Man U, I don't know. You people need to change your manager. You people need to change your manager.
I am looking at the coaches. The new coach are not doing their best. They're not doing their best. All right?
Wow.
So, I have a little project I'm working on. Actually,
Okay.
I want to see you on that side.
Okay.
Apart from your visit, it's been a long time you visited us.
Yes,
And
so
I
yeah.
don't know, maybe you've been busy these days, family and everything.
Yeah.
But it's okay. So
Wa alaikum salam, Hajia. You been what? Yeah, thank you. How are you doing? How's the baby boy? Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much. You're welcome.
So, Mommy Bilal, what are you going to get for him?
Alhamdulillah, I'm okay. I'm okay. No, I'm okay. Alhamdulillah. Okay. Insist.
So I was talking about the project, What is it again? You and women thing. I don't know what's wrong with you. Are you trying to embarrass me? I don't like these harassments. I'm having a visitor.
Okay, no problem.
I'm sorry. So the problem.
I'm sorry to disturb your meeting, but the gas just finished.
I had a friend. You come and tell me about gas. Is that right?
This is why I asked you for an extra gas cylinder.
You are making me incapable, as if I can't make provision for my family. What? You have always do this. Why didn't you tell me on time?
You never know when these things get finished. You never can tell.
This is not right on my own side, because I had a visitor. I've been expecting him. And here you are. Please, you leave the gas aside. Let me finish my meeting, then I'm going to attend to you, okay? I told you, wait for me. Go and wait with me. I have a meeting with my friend for a long time. Okay?
The food is half cooked.
That is your problem. Don't mind, women thing.
Yeah.
They are always, you go to work, get money home, and they bring sort of to kill me. Me, I'm tired of all this shit. Imagine, because of the gas, she's embarrassing me.
Brother Abdul, but it's one of this. You are the head of the family, so it's your duty to provide for the family.
This is your idea. Me, I don't know. I don't have this. This is your side of idea. I don't take those things. My wife has to take care of the kitchen. She has to do whatever. She do everything in the house. No, I go out there, bring the money, but she should let me know before the hand. You understand? Okay? See, let's go and discuss about the
May Allah
project.
put peace in our home.
I know with this your prayer, Malam. Let's go.
Hello, Mama. I'm okay. In fact, tell you the truth. I am not okay. I am being treated like a stranger in my own home. Today he just walked out on me and spoke to me so disrespectfully in front of a stranger. Did you say patience? This has been going on for 5 years. Okay, Baba. I feel so bad. I don't know. Thank you. I love you too, Mama.
Love Kenan? You love who? Did you say you love who?
It's my mother.
Tell me, who are you talking to?
Abu is my mother.
I pay your sadaki. I brought people home.
Yes.
I married you. I bring you home. You love who? Subhanallah. Are you like this?
Look at my phone. It's my mother.
No wonder. Whenever you want to pick a call, you went inside.
No.
You are talking to another
My
man.
mother.
You
It's
love-
my mother. Abu, what was my mother? It's my mother. My mother. It's my mother.
Before I come back home, pack your things. I'm taking you back to your father's house. Back your thing.
No, I don't want to go. Abu, no.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين. It is observed daily in the lunar month of Ramadan, the 9th month of Muslim calendar, looking for the whole month of fasting. Okay. I'm sweeping it. Uma Basira, go and sit down. Go and relax. I'll do the rest. Okay. Since if you want to watch, no problem. Oh, yeah, go and sit down. Let me do it, please. Can you go and sit down? Hello, Brother Abdul. Assalamu alaikum. How are you doing? I was washing. After I finished washing, I cleaned up the room. Trying to tidy up the whole house. Okay. It's part of the sunnah. Okay. Talk. Do you come? Okay.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Brother Sadiq.
Assalamu alaikum. You're highly welcome. Bismillah. Sit down.
Thank you. I called you. You sounded as if you're then you're working in the kitchen, or I don't know.
Yes.
Where's your wife? What is she doing?
She's heavily pregnant, and she is the sunnah.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Sunnah what? She don't have two hands, washing plate, and you're cleaning. What are you doing? What have you turned yourself into?
Well, your wife is not your slave.
No, don't tell me that. I think she holds you inside the bottle. Your wife is holding you inside the bottle. I'm suspecting.
No.
Huh? Is that your madam?
Yes, that's my madam.
See, I'm surprised. How can you allow your wife to enslave you like that?
If you say so, but me, I didn't
Be
see
a
that.
Be a man. Come, let's sit down. I better sit down. I don't understand. How? You see, I will actually come to, you know,
Wait.
See, this is not part of the script. They didn't tell me what